Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first ever episode of
Get Into It.
Sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes.
And we are so excited that this is our first episode. And today we are going to talk about how to have a hot girl summer the right way, boo. Okay?
So let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Now, I know a lot of y'all are probably figuring out, like, what is a hot girl summer, right? Well, according to Google, I'm gonna pull it. I had to pull it up, child. Hot girl summer is a phrase used by women to describe a summer full of fun. Yes, and it means we are going to party, have fun with our friends, be confident, and live their best life during the warmer months. And baby, we outside now because COVID has kind of washed away a little bit.
So we outside
this summer, baby, not inside.
Right. So what we did was we went to Facebook and we went live and we asked you guys questions. Asked you guys if you had questions on how to have a proper hot girl summer. And we actually wound up getting some really, really good questions.
Y'all did some good things, Facebook. Y'all did good.
So what we're going to do is jump into this segment that we like to call
Let's Talk About It.
Okay. So one of our viewers asked, can you have a hot girl summer and still be married?
I believe you can. Just because you married, that don't mean you dead all of a sudden. You can't go out with your friends. And that's what irritates me about some married people, because they get married and feel like they can only hang out with married people only.
Yeah.
And you can still have a time of your life with your friends.
Correct.
You know, if you want to go out somewhere, I know me personally, if I'm married, I want to have fun with my partner. So we can go out to the beach bars, we can go to clubs, and I can still have a hot girl summer. I can go out with my single friends and have fun. Mm-hmm. I can have a hot girl summer till 10 p.m. Come pick me up. Right. You get what I'm saying? You know,
if he's nice, he might let you stay out till 12. As long as you conduct yourself as a married woman. A hot girl summer does not mean you just out here chasing these men and bending over on men and doing all this other stuff. No, a hot girl summer is just like Google said. You're just going out and you're having fun. And you can have a hot girl summer with your man.
Right. You can still
get fine, get cute. You and your man go out, or you go out with your friends. But guess what? Here's the kicker. You got one up on everybody else. You get to come home to your man.
Right, because baby, I'm coming home to a pillow.
Next question. Where can you have a hot girl summer? Where can you hang out to have a hot girl summer while you're married? This is from one of our viewers, Jessica Pugh. She said we can use her name.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jess. So, you can go anywhere. I mean, as long as you ain't in a sex joint or something.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Like,
if that's, whatever floats your boat.
Right. We're not saying, we're not knocking it, but I'm just saying you could go anywhere and have a hot girl summer while you're married. It doesn't matter where you go as long as you carry yourself properly, unless you go into somewhere where you know it's single and mingle time. Definitely. You know where you can go when you're married. Like,
and if you want to spice things up, you can actually go to the bathroom with your partner. Figure it out the rest, what I was about to say.
We all grown. Mm-hmm. So, it says, can you be a mom and still have a hot girl summer? Yes, you can. Absolutely. I feel like it is very important as mothers that we don't get wrapped up in only that title. A lot of us do it. Me personally, I used to deal with mom guilt. Mm-hmm. When I would leave or go out of town with my friends, I would feel like, dang, I could be spending time with my kids, or dang, what are they gonna think that their mom is not here, or that I'm hanging out and they're at the house? And
let go of that right now. If you listening and you got mom guilt, let them stay with their grandma. Your mama used to drop you off to your grandma's house all the time, right? So you drop them kids off to their grandma's house.
It's okay. You can't be your 100% self if you don't get breaks.
That's true.
And if you're like us and you're stay-at-home moms and all you do is hear mommy, mommy, mommy all day, you will lose your mind.
Sure.
So yes, you can be a mom and still have a hot girl summer. I feel like you should.
As long as you're not lying, like, be adult about it. Don't lie to your babysitters telling them you at work and you out in the club shaking your ass. Be an adult about it, and don't tell your babysitter that you're gonna be back at 12 a.m. and come back at 4. That's how you're gonna have an indoor girl summer, because ain't nobody gonna watch your kids.
Correct.
If you keep moving like that.
Correct.
So move smart and respectfully.
Correct. Can you be a man and still have a hot girl summer? Listen, I'm not even gonna answer that. It says hot girl summer.
Right.
Now you need to go ask your male friends about having a hot boy summer.
Right. We can't answer that one, buddy.
Hot girl summer. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is definitely fruity.
Right.
It says, does having a hot girl summer consist of being a slut?
No. Absolutely not. Now, if you want to take your hot girl summer up a notch and be a hoe, be a smart hoe. Don't sit up here and let these dudes use and abuse them. You flip it and you use them. We ain't gonna say abuse, but you use them. If sex is all what you want, you let them know up front, hey, look, I'm just here to have a great time. Nothing more, nothing less. And be safe, because you don't want a hot girl baby.
You don't want a hot girl baby from that fly-by-night man.
Right.
Let's be smarter.
Yes, let's be smart.
So that's one, safety first. And another thing, this is from one of our, Donna's been following us for a long time, okay?
Shout out to Donna.
Shout you out, Donna. What we do, we salute Donna, because she has been here since our live days. Like, she's been very, very dedicated to get into it to us before we even had the name Get Into It, and she's been following us, and she's excited for us too. So shout out to Donna. Donna had a little tidbits for us. She said her advice is to stay in your bag and out of your feelings. Okay, get your money. Don't let whatever's happening around you or your feelings stop you from making money. Get your money. Life don't stop because your heart is broken.
That's true.
You know, it's easier said than done, but find things that motivate you to keep moving. We have to find that strength as women and keep it moving. So I think that's great advice.
And this is also not a broke girl summer. So in order for you to do all these fun activities, you have to have some coin in your pocket. So get out of that depression of losing a man or losing whatever relationship that you was in. Get into that bag, tap into some friendships, and go have fun. This is the summertime. We are outside, baby. We're not sitting in the house no more looking at the walls and being aggravated by people. We are outside. Get out your feelings and get into that bag.
I completely agree. Get in the bag. You need the money. And if you are a single mom, your kids need you to work. They need you to, you got to stay motivated. If all else fails, stay motivated. Okay?
Yeah, because babies can't be eating McDonald's and stuff every day now.
You know, I think Happy Meals went up. Were they like $4 or something? Like they need
nutritional meals.
Stay motivated. Okay? Don't let it ruin you, okay? Now, Donna also had this advice. She said, hydrate, mind your edges, and mind your business. If it ain't your business, stay out of it.
Stay out of it.
Some people just be so nosy. And they be nosy with ill intent.
Right.
They're not checking up on you because they're, concerned for you. They're checking up on you to see if you broke down yet.
Right.
What actually happened? I want to know all the tea. I want to know everything. And then once you tell them all that, you never hear from them again.
And that's also something to piggyback off of that. When you don't even talk to them on a regular, but then they find out you are going through something and they hitting up your line, that's how you can tell what type of friend they are. Because you should be hitting me up any other time, like asking me how I'm doing. Correct. Why do you have to hit me up when you know I'm struggling right now?
And they can't come on the hot girl summer trips.
No.
They can stay where they at.
Not at all.
Now, this was from a male viewer. We asked, what do they think the proper way to have a hot girl summer is? And this male viewer, y'all, he said, this is how you have a proper hot girl summer. Hold up.
Get into it, girl. Get into it.
I wish I had my glasses right now. Oh, I wish I had my specs. He said, with no excuses, no hesitation, and all in. And that's from a man. Drops the pen. Okay?
If I can fall out this chair, I would.
Don't fall, girl. I can't get you that, girl. Don't fall.
That's a long fall too.
Don't fall, okay? I feel like that sums it up for me. That's what it's really about. No excuses, no hesitation, and all in. Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day. Don't worry about what somebody else gonna say about you. Don't worry about the naysayers or the people, the judgmental people. What happiness and peace feels like for you, do it. If that's what makes you happy, do it. Like this society now is so judgmental. Yes. We're living in cancel culture and all this other stuff. And I'm just tell you right now, they don't pay your bills. They don't have a heaven or hell to put you in or out of. They're none of your concern. Sometimes you have to block, delete, and keep it moving. And I'm going to close the book before I get mad because I'm just tired of these people.
That's true.
People always have something to say about what somebody else is doing and how they're living their life. But normally those are the people who life be hell wide open. Hell wide open. So they don't want to think about their life. So they jumping in yours and worried about yours. Have your hot girl summer, have your hot girl fall, have your hot girl, winter, have your hot girl spring, and bring it right on back to summer.
Your hot girl 365. Yes.
Every day of the day, year, okay?
Also, I also want to touch on this as well, like entering into, since we are in summertime right now, you also want to reevaluate your relationships in your friend group, because not saying all that determines if you're going to have a good time, but it kind of does. If you don't have a great friend circle, that can possibly cause you to not have a good summer. And yeah, you can go out and do things yourself, but let's be realistic and let's be safe. I'm not going to go to a club by myself and then try to talk to people and that's how I'm going to have a good time. No, that's not safe. And sometimes you meet these people out in the club and they got one intention, that's to drug you and take advantage of you. Even women do that to other women.
Yeah.
So reevaluate your friend group. If you know you got some shady friends, you need to reevaluate that and maybe go towards some more people that you have more in common with. Even if you have like certain people in your friend group that's lazy, they're not gonna motivate you. And granted, you should motivate yourself, but you also have to realize birds of a feather flock together. So if you are hanging with somebody that is really lazy, always have excuses, not motivating, just playing out, just stresses you out, it may be the best way to kind of just slide away from them and just get into another friend group where people actually appreciate you and motivate you. Because I feel like all your friends should motivate you some kind of way. And if you with a person that's not motivated, that could possibly mess you up and kind of not have you realigned in your destiny.
Correct. That was an earful, and also too, remember, you have to figure out what friend is for what. You're not gonna call your party friend when your life is falling apart and you need some encouraging, inspirational words. First of all, stop calling everybody your friend. We have a whole lot of associates that we call our friends. Truth be told, you probably have only a handful of friends that you can count on one hand. Don't look at these. But anyways, that you can count on one hand, okay? But your associates, that's who you can link up with and say, hey, everybody, we're going here tonight. We doing this, we doing that. And you can have a good time. But that's not the friend or the associate that you call when life is happening. When life is lifing, it is always imperative to have good, positive people in your circle. If you notice that every time you call your friend because your man acting up, and the first thing she tell you is to leave him,
Yep.
That's a red flag.
Red flag.
It's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they're your friend, but in all actuality, they're very much so jealous of you.
Child, this could be a topic for later.
Yeah, so we just gonna sprinkle on it because we was supposed to be talking about hot girl summer. So we're gonna wrap up the hot girl summer portion of it, our let's talk about it portion, and we're gonna leave it at that. Do what you want to do, like the good Josh said in this book. Go all in, no hesitation. What did he say? I slammed it down. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, let me turn this before public want to check.
You can sponsor us though.
Right. With no excuses, no hesitation, and all in. Just enjoy. Breathe in positivity and breathe out that negativity.
And take trips. Take trips.
Yes. They are very refreshing. You come back refreshed, and ready to take on. It's very important. It's very important.
And you don't even have to, because I know one thing, a lot of people look at Instagram and see everybody like in Tulum and all. You can go to Orlando, you can go to Miami, you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere and have a girls trip. As long as you're going with the right people, you're going to have fun.
Correct.
We just went to Tampa and we had a good girl group, so we had so much fun.
A good time.
And we didn't even break the bank.
At all.
At all.
That's another subject. How to travel on a budget. Write it down. But in all, just enjoy. Life is too short. We get older, not younger. Mm-hmm. And each day that you don't take advantage of it is a wasted day. Yep. And we don't have that many left, okay? And with things going on nowadays, you never know when Jesus is coming back. And that's only for the people who believe in him. I'm going to leave the rest of y'all alone. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up. Let's talk about it. And what's going on today? What movie's coming out?
Zola!
If you don't know about Zola, you need to get on Google and Google Zola.
It's a long thread now. It's 140 page, like Twitter thread.
Just read.
But it's good. Oh my goodness.
And then go and watch Zola. What is it airing on?
I don't know if it's on TV. I know they're doing select theaters, but I don't think it's going to be on HBO Max though.
Go ahead.
I can check.
She's going to pull it up, but if it is in theaters, that might be something we do tonight. I don't know.
We sure can.
But listen, Zola.
Yeah, I think it's not.
It's in theaters.
Just only in theaters.
Okay, well, we're gonna figure that out because we definitely both are interested in seeing it. Zola, shows.
You know what come on tonight, right?
The Encore.
Listen, Pam and that mask.
Listen, when the Encore first came out, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it. I said this is another reality TV show about washed up, singers and all of that other stuff. And then one day I think I got bored, and I said I'm gonna watch the Encore. So I watched the first episode, and it dived straight
I was hooked.
in. I hit this one up like, have you watched the Encore? She was like, no, I was thinking about it. You need to watch the Encore.
I was hooked.
Listen. I know this sound lame. We ain't did this since middle school, but we were on the phone together, cued the show at the same time and watched it
together.
Yeah, pausing it at the same time so it can be in sync. But that show, listen.
Yes, and that's another way you and your homegirls can spend summertime. If y'all not, outside bodies, y'all want to be inside, stay in and watch the Encore. You gonna be rolling.
You gonna be rolling. That show is so funny. So let's move on to what you thought about the BET Awards.
I'm not gonna lie, it was better this year
than
the previous years.
Mm-hmm.
It did keep me interested. Some of the fashions was a no-go.
A lot of the fashions.
I love Meg Thee Stallion as a person, but I was not feeling her performance or that curtain she had on.
Yeah, I don't think I think
she's
she's one of the ones who feel like she has a man. Maybe she's trying to water it down, but we don't know.
We could care less. Megan, I'm used to you saying, I'm running through your nigga house like a Tomb Raider. That's what Megan I want. I don't want, relationship Megan.
She was watered down.
She was.
She was.
Even the twerking was watered down.
Yeah, it was very watered down, and it just makes me wonder. Maybe he was like, "Hey,
it was giving very funeral."
It was.
The performance.
Rest in peace to her Meg niece, but she don't really use them anymore. But
she really didn't use the knees.
It's all right. Maybe she was sick. We don't know. We don't know. We just know that what we used to seeing. Now, this is your group. CITY with it. The City Girls. So, I'm not going to bash their performance. Only because I know they worked very hard.
They did.
And they can't dance, and they know they can't dance.
At least they know they can't dance.
But it was almost like nice seeing them laughing about the fact that they couldn't dance. They it's like, we know we can't dance, but we're gonna go out here, and guess what? They had a good time.
They did not give up.
They did not give up. They had a good time, even all the way down to Young Miami digging in her butt. I know y'all saw that.
And told that girl to back up.
Back up.
She was like, back up.
But you know what? I love the realness.
I do.
I love the realness. It's authentic. It's not fake. What you see is what you get. And that's why when people say they don't like JT, it's like, why? Because she don't let y'all just say whatever.
That part.
JT got time all the time.
I mean, to be honest with you, you will have time and used to that time when you spend over a year in prison. She got time.
Too much time, so y'all better leave her alone.
Leave her alone. I love her.
I love her too. I just ain't like, why they taped up her lace front?
They said Tay did that, and I just can't believe Tay would do that. And then she kind of had like that Goomba knot from the Super Mario Brothers. It kind of just sat up. I was like, y'all could have put a high ponytail right there. Y'all could have did.
Was it a long day? Was Tay rushing? But it looked like he taped it up.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know.
my girl. She still look beautiful regardless.
Yeah, she's gorgeous or whatever. But the hair, no. Queen Latifah.
Ooh, ladies first. Ladies
No,
first.
what's that Queen Latifah song? Who you calling them? UNITY.
Hey.
I remember when I was young and I used to love Living Single.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they put that clip on the end of an episode of Living Single. And I used to run around the house singing that. My mom was like, who they calling her what? Queen Latifah said that. What?
Look, I've been riding with Queen Latifah since she was Cleo. Since she was Khadijah.
Day after day.
And she was like, that end, she was like,
She played that part though.
she sure did.
She played that part though.
Every time I get cornrows, I'm like, Cleo. I'm in my Cleo status.
Right. So it was wonderful to see her get honored.
She
It was
deserved it.
well deserved, and I love me some Auntie Latifah. Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, because there was footage where August Alsina tried to give her a kiss and try to like spit game. So this is part of the hot girl summer. Ladies, my cougars, because you know I like young men too. Leave these little boys alone, especially them August Alsina type boys, the kiss and tell type boys.
Yeah,
leave them alone.
They get hurt.
They will mess up your summer. Promise
Yeah.
me, everybody will know your business playing with them. And she knew exactly what time it was when he came and gave her that kiss.
Like,
You gotta watch. I don't care how fine he is, ladies. I don't care how fine he is.
he need therapy. Number one.
That part.
You know, he cling to older women.
He
You
do.
need to know why something ain't right from back in the yesteryears.
In them childhood.
Yeah, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little weird to me. Because most times when men do stuff like, and you did not have to even tell on
He
Jada.
sure did.
But one thing I respect about Jada is her and Will were on a break. Can these men really say the same? Oh, okay.
He was quiet.
Yeah, I'll wait. That's another subject for another day. Anyways, Kurt Franklin and Lil Baby.
I didn't see that part, but they were saying little baby act like he was scared.
He did not.
I keep hearing people saying like he was nervous to be around Kurt Franklin.
I went back and watched it. You know, Lil Baby is an introvert.
He seemed awkward in any situation he be in.
Because whenever he does talk, people make memes about him and pick on him. So he's not really into.
He do got big teeth.
But he's
But
laid
they nice,
back.
though.
Yeah, he's laid back. He don't bother anybody. So I love Lil Baby. Normally, I don't really like trap music per se, but something about Lil Baby, I could listen to his music.
He kind of got that trap soul type.
Yeah,
like,
and he always telling a
Yeah.
story. It ain't about what he got all the time.
like we
You know what I'm
started
saying?
off as friends, and you turned into my girlfriend. Okay, we're not trying
But-
to get copyrighted.
Right. Just said
Keep
enough.
Keep it short.
But yeah, I like him. You know, despite his mess ups with Jada, his baby mama and stuff, it's like, ain't nobody perfect. Why do y'all watch from behind the phone and act like your life is just so perfect? Y'all call that young girl, that girl is young.
She is
Y'all
young.
call that young girl stupid for forgiving him and getting back with him.
Oh my God, it's not funny.
When y'all done forgave the
broke dude that don't do nothing for you.
that follow his career, that's following his dream. That's the one that you forgiving. The one that sit and play PlayStation all day long in your house while you at work. But you want to call this young girl stupid for believing in somebody that she's in love with. We've all been there. We've all done that. You know, as women, we are made up to be graceful with our men. We give them grace.
But
So-
let us do something.
It's another topic for another day.
Another day.
One thing I do know, and nobody can argue me, is a man cannot take what he dishes out.
Sure can.
They cannot. They're not built strong enough for anything like that. Okay? So I feel like as women, our motherly instinct kicks in for our men for some reason. And that's why they get so many chances and so much grace. And, and don't let nobody talk about them. Because we going to stand beside them. We going to stand beside them. So, yeah. Girl, we just got so much that we could really talk about. We went from the BET Awards to these men and being women.
And all these, we're going to dig more further into all this stuff later.
We are.
But, like, it's our year. It's our year, y'all. For us to be crept up inside the house, scared of our lives, because y'all can sit up here and act like y'all weren't scared of,
I was scared
of that virus.
I was scared. I thought it was going to be what's that Will Smith movie?
Did too. I Am Legend.
I
was looking at the butterflies.
Yes, I'm like, listen. I was like, listen, this. And then when I seen like the movie World War Z, and they had to come out with a cure and a vaccination and all and people had on the masks and all that. Is so.
They put Outbreak on Netflix when that happened. Yep.
It was just scary, and you know what? We made it. Okay, we've survived so much stuff. So you have to feel like a conqueror. Life is gonna keep on lifing. It's gonna keep knocking you down. You're gonna be feeling like I can't do this. I can't make it. I can't. You have to motivate yourself and sit yourself around people who are gonna lift you up and pick you up when you hit the ground. Because trust me, I'm not one of those who's gonna tell you that everything is gonna be all right. Right now, it probably ain't, but eventually it will. But you just gotta live through it. You gotta stay strong. You gotta motivate your sister. You gotta motivate your brother. We just gotta be there for each other, okay?
And that all falls into having a good friend circle. You get what I'm saying? We've been in the house all last year, so this is actually the first time where we can actually go out. Enjoy that. Don't be reckless. Don't drink and drive. That's what Uber and Lyft is for. Have a good time. If you are in a bad relationship, reevaluate that relationship. If you see that relationship ain't going nowhere, we're not telling you to leave your partner, but you may want to take a step back, fall back a little bit, and just kind of reevaluate like, okay, I'm growing because I'm not with you. But when I'm with you, I'm sad and depressed and just feeling toxic. You may need to go back to your glow up.
Like if you're flourishing and you're losing weight, you toning up, you whatever, and things are, coming and happening, you're being blessed. Sometimes God don't give us what we're supposed to have because there's somebody there blocking it. You can't always get what God wants you to have because He don't want everybody to come with you. And like she said, we're not telling you to leave your man. I would never tell nobody to leave their man. People make mistakes, things happen, whether you have to take a break and let that man go grow up and come back. Like, we're not saying any of that. But like she said, if you out here looking like that crackhead from, what was it?
You done went from
Beyonce Mad Black Woman.
You done went from Beyonce to Pookie.
Yeah, if that's what happened, then 9 times out of 10, it's not a healthy situation for you. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I stress as of lately is therapy, counseling, something. Whether it's somebody from church, somebody you pay. We all have traumas we don't realize that we've had. If you don't, you are so blessed. Call it, count your blessings. But for regular people like us, talking to somebody, going to get counseling. It don't even have to be every week. It could be once a month, every few months. When you feel like you're going through something, talk. Because mental health is at an all-time high right now. It's at an all-time high because we were taught when we were younger that you better just go to church and pray about it.
God answered those prayers, but you still need some type of clarity also as well.
Right.
God is the main source of connection, all of that, but it's still best to also talk to somebody as well.
The way I see it is God created man.
Yes.
That created doctors. This, that, whatever. You ever heard of that? My daddy told me a story. My daddy, his story. Shout out to my daddy. But he said, he had a story, and in the story, when I was younger, I'd be like, why did he always be telling us these little folk tales? But now that I'm older, I fully understand. He told me a story of a ship. There was a lady on a ship. The ship sank. She was on a raft, And she kept asking God, please, Lord, send some help. Come and get me, God. Come get me. Come get me. Send your angels to come get me. So one ship saw her and stopped and said, do you need some help? Come on. No, my God coming to get me. My God coming to get me. So that ship left. The second ship came. Do you need some help? No, get away from me. My God is sending his angels to come and get me. He coming to save me. The third ship came. My God is coming to get me. I don't need you to come get me. God got me. So she said, Lord, what's taking you so long? He said, well, I sent you 3 ships. I sent you 3 ships, okay? So these doctors, these therapists, and they're here for us, okay? Right. Don't be like the lady on the ship.
Right.
Take the help. Saturate this. Get your mental right. Get your body right. Drink your water. Just enjoy life. If the day is hard, just be thankful for things that's going right.
Last but not least, my thick girls. Hey.
Shimmy.
Okay, so every summer we always talk about we're gonna get our bodies right. I was one of them. We have to get our bodies right. If you comfortable in what you want, be comfortable, be confident, all that. I'm talking about the girls, the thick girls that complain every single year that they body not right yet. It's time to go to that gym. It's time to do that keto, whatever diet plan y'all want. Push away. Don't overeat. Get your mind and your body right. Baby, I did the same thing and lost 25 pounds. I was always the thick girl in my friend group. And I roll that shit with confidence. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with being the thick friend, but you also want to be the thick, healthy friend. And I know, because I'm a thick girl and I've been around other thick girls and we always complain about us, we're going to be fine this summer. We're going to be fine. And then that summer come, we don't. So if you're really serious about getting your mind right and your body right, get a workout partner. Or if you can't have a workout partner, you have to be your own motivation. You know what I mean? Be your own motivation. That's what I did. I mean, she could be my workout partner too. But sometimes, we kind of live a distance. So I'd be like, okay, I'm finna just get up and go right now. And I swear, once you lose them first 10 pounds, you get so motivated. You be so motivated. And I was confident before, but baby, you can't tell a bee nothing.
She done changed her name to Big Purr.
Big Purr. He called me Big Purr. Come make this Purr.
But anyways, skinny girls, we're not always in shape. If you can't chase your baby around Family Dollar, you probably need to get on the treadmill and get that cardio going, okay? Just because you're big and you drop down to small, tone up that skin.
That's true.
You got us out here looking at all that oatmeal pie. And my thing is, be confident. Be confident. Be confident. But I just hate when the head swell up.
Yeah, when they think they just...
When the head swell up.
Like that, but yeah.
When the head swell up, okay? And I got stretch marks. So don't even start commenting under my thing talking about people who have oatmeal pie stomachs, because I have stretch marks. But guess what? I try to tone my stomach. I don't have them just sitting out for the world to see. You know what I'm saying? Dress to compliment you.
Dress to compliment your shape.
Correct.
If you shape like a box Chevy,
wear a lot of loose dresses and stuff.
Don't be, and they make shapewear nowadays where they like, baby, you looking like Jill Scott on
She's like, go back to your 20.
Why did I get married? Walking in like Donkey Kong. They make shapewear to give you shape.
Correct.
So if you shape like a box Chevy, baby, you get you some shapewear. So even if you in a dress and you got, some nooks and crannies, some cellulite, whatever, got a little bit of a belly, shapewear be your best friend. Please don't be one of them girls that shapewear for old people. No, baby, shapewear will change your life.
Listen, we're going to give a shout out to John Quill, because John Quill always says what? Get you some Spanx.
Slay! Slay!
She don't care what size you are.
Yes.
You see how big I am? She was like, friend, go get you some Spanx, okay?
Yeah. Spanx is for whatever size. I don't care. Skinny people wear Spanx.
I wear Spanx. Okay?
Skinny people wear Spanx. So get that out of your mind. Well, only old big girls or something. No, skinny people wear Spanx. And baby, I will put on a pair of Spanx and put on that bodycon dress and serve it. That's a hot girl summer tip. Get you some Spanx.
Get you some Spanx. Get you some Spanx. And you probably want to get the Spanx where you get, that got the little slit.
Yeah, I do. I got
when
the
you
one with
gotta
the slit.
take all that off the pee, it'd probably be too much, but you know.
I got the one with the slit.
The one with the slit.
Get you some kitten heels.
Ooh, changed our life.
It changed my
Listen, the kitten heels changed our life, okay?
We not finna be the girl in the club no more like,
Ow, my feet.
No, get you some cute kitten heels. They coming back, ladies. They coming back.
Now don't get the 1 inch. You know,
Yeah,
the
get
you
the
know
ones
the
that's a little, 3 inch.
3 inches.
3 inches.
3.5, 3.5. But
Yeah.
yes, all
Kitten
that.
heels.
Yeah, I'm too old for that now.
Baby, I had them pair of kitten heels when we went to XO. And
you was good.
everybody was all limping. I was Saucy Santana walking.
And I had on some wedges, so
Okay, feet
call
was
me what you
comfortable.
want to call me.
Feet was comfy.
It definitely was. But this
think that's
concludes our very first episode of Get Into It.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for support. We've gotten so much
We have.
support.
We have.
The support has been overwhelming, and I just appreciate you guys as we try to elevate to the next level. You know, Black Girl Magic. You know, don't let anybody ever dim your light. Anything you want to do, go do it.
And wear your makeup, because somebody tried to come for us. You remember that?
We already got trolls, but somebody told me that means we doing good.
That means we doing something.
We
And
already
especially
got trolls.
if they trolls, they got the alphabet as their profile picture.
Yeah, no pictures, just trolls. Trolls. And try to come for us about makeup, talking about we look like we got on war paint.
Just hating. because
Where?
you prob- That's because they probably
Where?
look like Alfie behind
Where?
that screen.
Right.
He probably look like Slappy, the ventriloquist doll.
Goosebumps.
From Goosebumps. Sitting behind that profile picture.
And one thing I hope the trolls understand, Get Into It has not been combed with a fine-tooth comb. We don't have a team that, comes in and tells us what to say and what not to say, so don't even try it.
Because
Don't
we
play
do clap
with it.
back.
We got too much time. Way too much time, okay?
We do clap back.
But anyways, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share, subscribe, inbox us on our Facebook or on our Instagram.
Yes.
Let us know if you have any ideas, anything you want to talk about. Just stay tuned. We're going to have guests come on and get their point of view of stuff. Maybe probably bring in a few men for their point of view on stuff. Like, it's going to be lit. We're going to bring people on that can give you tips about credit. Like, we have so much goodies for you guys. So stay tuned, lock in, and look forward to more content because we coming.
Hey, thank y'all so much.
Got the sweet talk. I'm already